Hello again, Kevin Chowning, healthcare industry lead here at Apps Associates. Welcome to our third video related to supply chain and healthcare. In today's episode, we'll be talking about how Oracle supply chain software works with group purchasing organizations, commonly referred to as GPOs. You may be familiar with companies such as Vizient, Premier, Health Trust, or even GHX. Joining me again is Chris Wise. Chris is an Apps Associates delivery manager in healthcare solutions.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back with you again. Look forward to sharing some of our implementation experiences in healthcare. And today, really excited specifically to be talking about working with these GPOs.
Thanks, Chris. So to set the stage, most every hospital uses a GPO in order to benefit from the volume buying facilitated by many hospitals, aka a group. So let's say we're doing an implementation of Oracle supply chain and a hospital has an agreement with a GPO. How do we take that into account when setting up Oracle?
Sure. Let's talk about some of the main reasons where benefits are seen when integrating with GPOs. First, automated maintenance of GPO pricing catalogs can take advantage of contracted pricing and the automated changes to those prices that occur daily or monthly or weekly even. Item master synchronization. GPOs have the capability to have deep item attributes, including very specific item descriptions, supplier item numbers, GTINs, and many other attributes. These get used to more accurately create purchasing transactions. Sharing electronic transactions like purchase orders, advanced ship notices, and invoices with suppliers, all of that being automated, taking some of the people process out of it. And lastly, leveraging transaction analytics that GPOs can provide regarding usage and contract compliance by sharing POs, invoices, supplier data, and other data with the GPOs.
Let's talk about contracted pricing and related price catalogs. How does that work?
We do so by leveraging functionality and integration capabilities with an Oracle feature called external purchase price. You might hear that also just referred to in short as EPP. Here, contract data is sent either via FBDI or maybe an API where pricing additions, deletions, and changes. Oracle ingests these and turns them into what most people are commonly familiar with in Oracle's blanket purchase agreements.
Okay, so this works hand in hand with the item master synchronization, new items, and related prices. Does this take item and price changes into consideration?
Yeah, it's pretty common. Like I mentioned before, on a daily basis, get changes to contracts, their prices, and even item master changes as manufacturers change descriptions of their items. We get all of that daily. The integration takes care of changes, including pricings, new items, removed items, and changes to all of those.
Perfect. So we continually stay current and in sync.
Yep. But in addition, most entities do an audit, let's say on a quarterly basis, to make sure that prices that a hospital are charging were accurate per their agreement to see if additional discounts or credits are available. That's some of the analytics that I talked about earlier of why we share data back to those GPOs.
Okay, that makes sense. So from an implementation perspective, Chris, I know this has happened multiple times to us before, but what happens when a hospital changes from one GPO to another, or let's say they use multiple GPOs?
Actually, it's pretty simple. Once we have the connectivity down, we can replicate these integrations with multiple GPOs. May result in multiple prices for the same item from multiple suppliers. But Oracle has the capability to prioritize those using just standard functionality of BPAs to prioritize, or using approved supplier lists or BPA prioritization.
Okay, sounds good. So in reality, Oracle supply chain can handle working with many GPOs at the same time, should a customer choose to do so.
Absolutely true.
Okay, one more question. So when working with GPOs within Oracle, what are some of the features that you feel make life easier for a buyer?
First, by automating prices via the standard Oracle BPAs, all prices are consistently used throughout, whether a buyer created a purchase order or a purchase order that is system generated from, say, min-max or power replenishment. Going to get consistent pricing that the system uses without having a person have to type those in or refer to a price sheet, etc. Next, because purchase orders are traded with suppliers through the GPO, there's a level of price enforcement as correction. So as purchase orders are shared with the GPO, often in the middle there's an enforcement to ensure prices are corrected and communicated back for a correction needed before a purchase order is actually processed with an incorrect price, saving a lot of time finally on the AP side, which is, outside of SCM, but a lot of time savings there as well.
Okay. Chris, once again, thank you for sharing your insights and knowledge with us. As always, great job.
Thanks, Kevin. Look forward to seeing you again in the next series in the healthcare videos that we've been doing here.
Yeah, thanks everyone again for joining us today. And thanks to our viewers for watching. Be sure to follow Chris and I on LinkedIn for more healthcare insights and follow Apps Associates on YouTube. Thank you.